guys, it's Fantayzia. So the eco lifestyle trailer is here and we are going to go through it today. I've already watched it, so this is not a reaction. This is more of like a discussion. I really wanted to put together a video where I kind of told you guys what I feel about the pack, and kind of you guys can let me know what you're feeling about the pack. Just talk about the things I like, the things I don't like, what I've gathered so far and everything like that. So this is just a reveal trailer. So usually reveal trailers don't show too much about the pack. Just they give us like a little feel of it, you know, and then we get more trailers in the future that are more detailed. So sadly I can't have like, I have an opinion, but I can't, you know, fully say like, am I going to enjoy this 100% or not, because it's just hard to say when, one, we haven't played it, two, this is like a 1 minute and 34-second trailer, so there's just, you know, I need to see more gameplay and see how it's really going to be, but this gives us like kind of like a first impression of it. So we're gonna go through this and everything like that. I did put up a video yesterday talking about like the announcement when the Sims team did announce it on Twitter that there was gonna be a trailer tomorrow. There was a lot of negativity going around about this pack, and I was just wishing people would wait until today, because I feel like voicing your opinion is very, very important. Constructive criticism is very, very important, but people were doing that when they only saw a windmill. So I feel like it's best if, you know, you wait until you see this, which you probably seen it by now. But anyways, I just feel like that makes more sense, because we literally knew nothing about the pack. So anyway, as I said, I did watch this, so let's go through it. So right off the bat, when I saw that, I was like, oh, that looks cool. Then she's coughing, and I think that this looks interesting. However, I will say when the trailer started, I didn't have excitement like I usually have. I'm just going to be completely honest. I haven't watched anyone else's reaction, so nothing has twisted my opinion, nothing like that. I'm going to be watching a bunch of reactions today, but I haven't watched any yet. This I thought was cool as well. So candle making, this I like about the pack. This I think I will use like in, you know, not everyday gameplay, but I'll use it a lot. But there is a lot of things in this trailer that I feel like I'm not going to be using in my gameplay very much, and I am conflicted if I'm going to be doing a let's play on this. Again, I haven't seen enough. This is cool. I like seeing the world change. And this, a lot of people thought was like a chicken, but it's actually like, I think it's a caterpillar or something. There seems to be different bugs in this pack. There definitely seems to be a lot of things to do in this pack. However, when I watch this trailer, I do get game pack vibes instead of expansion pack vibes. Now, again, I don't see that much, so I don't really know. It does look like there's a lot of build items though, and there is ladders. We are getting ladders. I like watching the world change like this. We're gonna go through it slower. So I like the concept. I like the idea. We're gonna play this slower and just kind of talk a little bit. All right, I literally put it on the slowest speed, so it's gonna be really slow, but that way I can like pause if I want to talk about something specific. So actually, let's pause here. So as I was saying, I like how this looks. I like how, I don't know, it just looks like construction area, but I want to just say something right off the bat. So like I said, this does give me game pack vibes. I've seen a lot of people say that on Twitter. As I said, I haven't watched any reactions yet though, so, and I'm trying to avoid reading too many opinions on Twitter because I wanted just to straight go into this not knowing many people's opinions, even though of course I know there's a lot of hate on this pack. But anyway, so I feel like, you know, I'm surprised this is an expansion pack. I wanted to wait until the trailer came out to give my opinion. I was excited, I was curious, but I of course didn't know what to be excited about. I was excited about the unknown and just curious about what it could be like. And I do think I'll play with this. However, I don't feel like it's going to be a pack that I'm using all the time, like some of my favorite packs, like Seasons, Cats and Dogs, Discover University, Parenthood, packs like that. I don't think it's going to be one of those for me. There's even a lot of stuff packs that I use really often, just like, you know, items I place around the house, like even like the kitchen stuff pack and things like that. So anyway, this looks cool though. I will say, like, the whole idea of like worlds changing looks cool. Okay, so yeah, I like, you know, the Sims coughing and stuff, they're reacting to the environment. However, we did have this in Island Living. We had this whole thing, and I think that may be why I'm not like so jumping with excitement, because I feel like I've seen it before. This pack is giving me Island Living vibes, Tiny Living vibes, and also kind of Strangerville vibes. I don't know why, because there's not necessarily, well, actually, I'm not really sure if there's like a story. Like, I don't know. I don't really know what's happening there. I don't know if we're going to be following a story or not, but it almost gives me those vibes, so I'm really not sure. The build items are really cool. I'm going to say that I'm going to use the build items, I'm pretty sure, from what it looks like in this pack. But gameplay wise, I just don't know how much I'm going to use it at this point. So again, I have to see more. So I'm definitely being positive about it because I could end up being like, wow, this is really cool. I do think the things you can do are cool. I just feel like I'm not going to use it very much. Am I making any sense? So, and also there's these like cool bikes in the back. I like, you know, the new items we're going to get that I can use in everyday gameplay, you know, candle making. I feel like I'm going to use all the time. And I also think this is like, I don't know, it's like a shock, I guess, because none of us were expecting this for an expansion pack. So it's just hard to kind of like picture if I'm going to be like how much I'm going to be using this and if I'm going to really like it at this point. It's like so hard for me to like imagine that right now when I'm actually playing it. You know, this is the type of pack usually like when a trailer comes out, I'm like, yes, I'm going to love this. I'm going to play it all the time. This one, I'm like confused. Like I don't know how much I'm going to use this really. I feel like I'm not going to use it very much, but I don't know. The clothes are cool. Again, I feel like I will only use the I will only use the clothes if I'm like playing in this world. So another thing I was worried about is the possible, okay, so hold on. Let's pause this here. This is cool. Okay, I like this idea. However, I don't know if this is going to be, like, I'm assuming this is going to only be for the new world. What was it? Evergreen Harbor, I think. That is the only downside with these type of packs. Well, not the only downside, but that's like, you know, a main downside is like when we have these type of packs where it's like trying to make the world better and everything. By the way, I do love that message. This is another thing that it's like so conflicting for me because in one end it's like, well, this is not really usually the type of gameplay I enjoy. Even with island living, I didn't do too much of like the eco stuff, like making the island better. I did do some stuff, but like most of my let's play was focusing just on like island life and like, I don't know. There, like I did focus on cleaning up the beach and stuff sometimes, but like the majority of my Let's Play was not really focused on that. So like I did have a character who loved like tidying up and things, but it wasn't like a main thing I was focused on. I don't think I really like went through the aspiration and stuff like that. So yeah, like I was more interested in other things. So I guess that's just kind of like how I play. But at the same point, like I love this message. I love the whole like eco message they're sending here. So it's just hard. I like the message, but I do feel like it should be a game pack. And then I'm concerned about this only being in the world, which I'm assuming that's how it's going to work. It like I'm almost positive that's how it's going to work, which I could be totally wrong, but because you know there's a whole new world and it seems to be all set up for this, I don't think these things are going to be happening in other worlds. I don't think that would be a thing. Usually that's not how it is. Also, going back to this scene, hold on. Okay. This is cool. I like this here. It looks like we're gonna be able to sell a lot more things on the tables. I like these things. However, I never really have my sim sell things, but this may kind of intrigue me to do that. So this may kind of make me want to do different gameplay that I usually don't do. I'm not really sure yet. We're gonna find out. I don't know if this is a new food stall in the back, but new food stalls always get me excited. So what I think is gonna be happening here is when this pack comes out, I feel like I'm gonna be using certain things from the pack in my regular Let's Plays. That's what I'm like getting vibed. I don't know. That's the type of vibe I'm getting. I don't feel like I'm going to use the pack as a whole all the time. Of course, I'm going to do like gameplay videos, but I don't think I'm going to have a Let's Play. I feel like I'm going to have a few gameplay videos to get like a vibe of it, see if I like it and stuff like that. All right, so then we go into this scene here and this, okay, so this looks like it's like appearing all the time. So like, it's like this new, I don't know if it's pop or juice, I don't know, but it has grapes on it. I'm always excited for new things our Sims can drink and eat, so that's really cool. These machines should be interesting. Obviously I'm gonna like try them out, but I don't know what they all do right now, so I'm not really sure. This one we saw, I don't see how we could use this like outside of this world. I'm not really sure. I have no idea. I like these overalls. Okay, let's see. This board is cute. I don't know exactly what we're gonna do with it, but it reminds me of just Earth Day. So this I like. So going back to like, I like what this pack is like showing us and everything like that. Like growing up, I was actually like, my dad had like where he works, Earth Day is like a big thing, and they always have like an event. And the fathers or mothers at the work, like, the workers that have children, there's actually something they can do with the schools. So when I was growing up, my dad always like had something going on with my classroom for Earth Day, and there'd be like this project we have to do. And then on Earth Day, we'd have like a pizza day, and it was just like a celebration of Earth Day. And I don't know, I really enjoyed that. I like grew up loving Earth Day and everything like that, and just like loving making the world a better place. My dad would take me to plant trees and all of that. So I enjoy this, part of it. Like, I like the idea. And this reminds me of my childhood. Like we used to make things like this, and I like that, but I don't know if it will have much purpose or if it's just something you can go up to and like write something and stick it on. I don't know. He's putting something in here. So I don't really know. Or was that a girl? I have no idea. Was it a girl and then a guy? I don't know. Okay, this scene here I think is stunning. So I think it will be fun to see the world change. I feel like that will be the fun part. Well, a lot of things will be like fun to do, but I think it's going to be a type of thing you do once and then you don't do again. So again, I'm not sure. This is just like my initial thoughts. My opinion could change as we see more stuff. I just want to be like completely transparent, honest with you guys about how I'm feeling. I'm definitely all about that. I know a lot of packs I love, but that's truly my honest opinion. I do love a lot of packs, but there is some packs, like if you guys watch me regularly for years or even just a year, you will notice that when I don't like a pack, I let you guys know. Even though I like most of the packs, I always let you guys know when I don't like something about a pack, or I like a pack, but this and this and this I don't like. Moschino stuff, I let you guys know that. Realm of Magic, I let you guys know. I didn't like that very much. I was very excited initially, but then when I started my mini series, I like ended it after 2 parts. I was just like not interested, and I let you guys know. I was just not feeling it. So I want to be honest with you guys, and just this is my first impressions. So this is beautiful. It really is. And I'm excited to see the world change, but I think like once I do it, I'm not going to do it again. Now there is piercings here. I don't know if you guys, there's like also one on his nose right there, and then on his eyebrow. They do look a lot better. So we got piercings for the first time with Discover University. Love Discover University. You guys know I absolutely love that pack, even playing it like all the way through. But the piercings were huge and they looked good on some sims. I feel like if you have a sim with no CC at all, it looks good. But even if you have a little bit of CC, I just feel like it looks weird. They look very big and I usually can't use them. Certain sims I can use them. It just kind of depends on the facial features. It's just hard though. So I would like piercings that I can use on every sim, no matter what their facial features are, no matter how much CC they're wearing. And these look better. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, they are better. I am happy we have more piercings here. Again, the outfit I love, but I feel like I'll only use it in this world, or going camping or something like that, or like a specific storyline, or like Rags to Riches. This pack would be really great for Rags to Riches, that's for sure. So I feel like it only has purpose for certain gameplay and and certain people that like a certain style. So everyone, I'm pretty sure, thought this was chickens. Like I said, I'm trying not to look at too much on Twitter, and I haven't seen any reaction videos, but I did see all over Twitter, is that chickens? And I was like, what? But it does kind of look like it, I'm not gonna lie. However, it is not. It's a caterpillar. You can see all these bugs, so it's like a bug farm, I guess. But I think bug farms, I think that's fun. I don't think this is a bad thing to have in a pack. I think this is fun for some of our sims that are into that type of thing. So yeah, and there's really pretty flowers around and everything. It does kind of look like a chicken unless you're like really looking at it. A really weird chicken, but Okay, so next up, we have this scene. I don't really know what to think about this yet. I don't think I'm gonna be into whatever she's doing. Again, I don't know, because I haven't, I feel like I'm never into this stuff in The Sims. But that's just me. Like, it's reminding me of like some of the stuff we have already, like in Get to Work, that one career where you're like, what is it? You're like making all this stuff and like potions, the scientist career, whatever it is. This, okay, so I don't know like exactly what interaction this is. Like obviously she's sucking in stuff and like the world's getting cleaner. But I don't know like how this is gonna work. Because it looks like she's just sucking it in and then the world's just becoming beautiful. So I don't really understand, like, because it happens so fast, but I'm sure there's more of a process to it. But like, I don't know exactly like when you use that or what happens when you use that, if things just magically start getting better or if it's like slow. I don't know. Now, like I said, the furniture in this pack, I think I'm really going to like, and I definitely think I'm going to use it. But again, this is where it reminds me of Tiny Living. It does look a lot like Tiny Living, which I love the furniture in Tiny Living. So I'm not necessarily complaining, but I know how a lot of you guys feel when you feel like, you know, things are similar to other packs and we want something new. So I totally understand. Like, I totally understand the whole, like, you know, how the eco thing reminds you of island living. I do think this is a lot more in depth than the island living eco part. However, it is, you know, similar. I love this in the back, by the way, but yeah, I do think this pack, I'm going to be using the furniture the most. And which is kind of crazy because I'm not even much of a builder. I love building, but I just don't do it that often because I'm just like obsessed with making stories. So this part also, I like how it looks. It looks cool. Like the world looks cool. I know I'm gonna like the world. Well, at least I better like the world. Hopefully it's like, because it looks like it's gonna be a good size, so I'm really hoping it is. But even if it's small, that's gonna suck. However, I know I'm gonna love the scenery of the world. So for me, I think I'm just gonna love like the visual of this pack more than anything. More than like the gameplay and everything like that, and just like watching the world change, I think is what I'm gonna like, you know what I mean? Also this is cute. So yeah, you can see it change and it looks really pretty afterwards, and this gets me most excited. Okay, again, I am excited to watch the world change. But I'll only probably see it change once, so that kind of sucks. But that change, that is really cool. This, I'm just excited to see like the transformation. Like it's gonna be really neat. Like that's like a big, look at that. It's so dreary and everything, and then it's like so bright and fun and just beautiful. So that's gonna be a really cool thing to see. This to me, again, we had that in, okay, let me stop pausing. We had that in Island Living, but I feel like it wasn't as dramatic of a change. So again, it is something we've seen before. So I think that's why I wasn't freaking out with excitement, because I was like, oh, we saw this before. So yeah, it just seemed like something we've had. And then yeah, at the end here, I don't know, I guess they're cheering because they like made the world a better place. And it comes out in June. If you guys didn't know, it does say at the end of the trailer. So yeah, that's kind of my thoughts so far. I don't know what to think. Like, my opinion is very half and half. As you guys can probably tell from the video, there's like things I like, things I don't like, and I'm like iffy. But then there's some things I'm excited to see, and it's just, I'm confused, okay? I just have a lot of, I don't know. I'm still very curious. Like, I'm gonna be real. I'm still really curious, you guys. So as I said, this is a discussion video, and we're gonna go and read the description of this pack. This picture I really like here. I think it looks really pretty. So that's nice. Another thing I'm curious about is how this is gonna work with your neighbors and everything like that. Like, is everyone going to be trying to make the world a better place? That would be kind of neat. I really hope the other Sims are also trying to make the world a better place. Because if it's just you, I don't know, like I just want it to feel like it's a community thing. So that would be a lot better to me, but I don't know. Sometimes Sims, they're just not doing what you expect them to do. So I don't really know. But these are the key features here that I wanted to read with you guys. So it says sustainable living, reduce, reuse, and recycle. Produce your own electricity and water with solar panels and turbines and dew collectors. Or grow your own food in a vertical garden to really control your impact on the world. Extremists might scrounge through the dumpster too to get their next buggy treat or components for their new creation. Some of the items you can collect can even be used to craft goods like fizzy juices and candles for your online store. So what I like from this and what I don't like, First of all, I love like reduce and reusing and recycling. Producing your own electricity and water with solar panels, wind turbines, and dew collectors, I think is going to be fun the first time, and then I'm not going to really be into it after. I don't know. I feel like this is going to be like a Strangerville thing where it's like fun to go through one time and that's it. I think that's the part that reminds me of Strangerville. Grow your own food, a new vertical garden. I don't know if this means there's going to be new food to grow. I'm assuming, but that's always fun. That is something I can use in like everyday gameplay. Going through the dumpster reminds me of like The Sims 3, so I mean that's fun. I don't know how much I'll do it, but components for a new creation, okay, so crafting new fizzy juices, so it is like pop then, and candles for your online store. This part I like. Okay, I can't even highlight it. This is the part that I think I'm going to be using, like, you know, outside of the world, and, you know, I'll have certain Sims that will be into that. So that's fun. I do like this part. So this pack isn't going to be like a total waste for me. It does seem like there's going to be certain things that I'm going to be using in my normal gameplay. I can think of like a Sim right now, like in my current Let's Play, that could be into this. And I like that you can craft it for your online store. So there's like a purpose there, and a purpose for everyday gameplay that's not completely restricted to the world, because it seems like a lot of things are. I could be wrong. We're going to find out. But yeah, especially the candles. I think a lot of people are going to be happy with that. People have been wanting candles for a long time, and the fact that you can just sell them on your online store is really cool. So collaborative community, engage with your neighborhood through the new voting board to decide on different neighborhood action plans each week. Everyone in the community has a voice, so you have to push if you really want something. Team up with local crafters, activists, and technicians to build up support. And if you're not campaigning, why not explore a civil designer to make the neighborhood a better place? So I think this could be fun too. Probably just once though. So yeah, I feel like it's just gonna be fun, like a one-time thing. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe, like I said, this is the first thing I've seen of it. I could be wrong. I don't want to be that person that is just like having an overall opinion on the pack already. Again, first impressions. It seems like the type of thing that you'll do once. Strangerville, I did once, never touched it again. So I hope it's not that situation again, but it feels like it's going to be. So, however, I do think to do this once would be fun. And I like how, you know, it says engage with your neighborhood. Everyone in the community has a voice. So this kind of answers my question, where hopefully, fingers crossed, the whole community will be involved, your whole neighborhood and everything like that. So next thing is change the world. Every decision you make, what power sources you rely on, and how you design your home, and which neighborhood actions plans you vote for influences the state of the world, from smoggy skies to crystal clear water. If you don't take action, you might see natural retreat as junk accumulates around town. On the other hand, buildings bloom with more flora and green when trash is picked up and lots are kept clean. So again, this is like island living. It's gonna be fun to do once, and then I don't know how many times you would try to, like, okay, if this is the type of thing where you go in, most likely this is how it'll be, you go into every save and the world starts out like this, and then you make it like this, and then there you go. Then that is very much like Strangerville, except you're, instead of, you know, solving the mystery or whatever, you're just making the world better. And then that's the same thing with island living as well, because, like, you know, you got to do it with every save pretty much. So again, this will be fun to do once. It'll really be cool to watch it change from this to this. But after that, I don't know. And if you don't take action, you might see nature retreat as junk accumulates. So I mean, that's kind of interesting. I don't know what's gonna happen if you like make the wrong decision. I don't know if anything's gonna happen there. Okay, upcycle decor. Need to outfit a starter house on a budget? Do it basically for free by dumpster diving. Fish out a few pre-used items like a worn out mattress you can fix, or a lightly signed oven you can shine up. Even new furniture and clothes are sustainably made from reclaimed materials for a fabulous look. Repurpose fabric, technology, and many other objects to decorate your home and fill out your wardrobe. So this is like a mix of tiny living, but also a mix of new. So initially when you read it, to me, it seems like tiny living, but then as you keep reading it, there is some new stuff too. Like, you know, you can basically do it for free by dumpster diving. You can fish out pre-used items, worn out mattresses, and then you can fix them. So I do think that part is cool. That's another thing that I'll probably use sometimes in normal gameplay, you know, outside of this world, but I don't really know. It kind of depends how it works, really. So that's kind of cool. So from all of these, I feel like the ones that I'll, you know, use more than once is this category here and then this category here. These two I feel like I will play once and that will be it. So that's just kind of my thoughts right now. Again, that could change depending on what else we find out, more trailers, everything like that. Maybe like the Sim Gurus will do a Q&A. They'll probably have a live stream. I don't really know if they'll have a live stream because I know a lot of them are working home from home right now. So I don't know what's going to happen there, but maybe they will have a live stream and then we'll find out more. I don't know. I'm really curious. Like, I really just want to see actual gameplay, like how this actually works when you're playing, because trailers are always different, you know, compared to how it actually is when you're playing. There is some packs that I feel you can really tell how it's going to be from the trailer. Like, I feel like the Seasons trailers were really, really good at kind of showing me how it's going to feel when I'm really playing. I feel like when I went into Seasons, I knew exactly what to expect. I loved it just as much as I did from the trailers. But then there's been some packs like Realm of Magic where I thought the trailers looked so cool, and then when I went into game, I was like bored super quickly. So I don't really know how this one's gonna be. I guess we're gonna find out, you guys. So that's kind of like my thoughts right now. Definitely comment down below your, you know, opinions and everything. Leave constructive criticism if you're not about this pack. We don't need to be hateful. We can do it in a respectful way. Of course, if you don't like this pack and you want your voice to be heard, the best way to do that is to be respectful, but have your, you know, criticism in a respectful way. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're screaming or bashing or just being very hateful, the Sim Gurus are just gonna totally overlook that. You know what I mean? All right, you guys, so let's leave this off on a happy note and let's do our notification of Fantacorn fam shout out. So this one goes to Kennedy. Thank you so much. I love you too, and I'm so happy that you love my videos. Thank you for the love and support. I just appreciate you so much. And if you guys want a chance to be in a notification Fantacorn fam shout out, all you gotta do is comment down below in any video. You can comment anything you want, or you can comment some unicorn emojis and turn your notifications on. So I have been rambling on for like 30 minutes or something. That's how long the footage is right now anyways. So yeah, this was definitely a discussion video. I feel like this is much different than most of the videos going up today. So I'm sorry that this is not just a reaction, but I really didn't feel right doing that. I really wanted to talk about this with you guys and be very clear with how I'm feeling about it and just share my honest thoughts at the current moment. So like I said, I will continue to share my thoughts as I see more, you know, let you know if my thoughts change, stay the same, get worse, get better. I don't know. We will see. So yeah, comment down below your thoughts in a nice way, of course. And yeah, so I'm gonna wrap this up here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys are all having an amazing day, and don't forget to leave some positivity down below. I love you guys also so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. You gotta listen up, listen up. There's not a thing that I can't get from you. Boy, I don't need that much,